Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to have two replays for you in two tanks that have one thing in common. And yes, we're starting this video very differently to how we normally do. It's me! Hello! I realised that I was going to do a face reveal for Tankfest because yes, I'm going to Tankfest. I was going to do a face reveal with a picture and I realised I don't have a picture of myself anywhere, just on social media, which is, well, social media from other people, not myself, which is kind of awkward. So it was like, well, what do I do? Well, I may as well make a video. So hello, and yes, you can see my setup there. Look at that. There's a tank that we're going to see right there. That is a tank that we're going to see at Tankfest. Look at that. So yeah. Here's me, hello. I am going to be at Tankfest, and on the Friday, I am going to be at the Wargaming Gaming Centre thing that they've got set up between 1 and 3:30, so if anyone wants to stop by and say hi, hello, that'd be cool. But yeah, me and the Randy Duck. Randy will be there as well. He's going to do his own video, however he does it, to show you guys hi, you know, so you know what he looks like. And the reason I'm doing this, because, well, you guys need to know. And you know what? Oh, God, I'm going to have to wash it now. I'll wear this t-shirt too. Good music is good music. That way, see, this is the t-shirt look. That way, you might know who I am. Or you might see the t-shirt and go, I recognise that t-shirt. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, hello everybody. Different way to start this video. And I am going to have two replays for you on the channel of two tanks that have one thing in common. And that is, they're both at Tank Museum. And that'll be the Tiger 2 and the Tiger 131. Of course, iconic, right? And that's the way we're going to do it. So yeah, hello, different start to the video. I'm going to send you this is weird. Okay, this is just weird, right? You and me, you guys, this is weird. Who knew? Right, I'm going to send you over to the replays now where you can watch them and play. When I said I didn't really have many pictures other than off other people's social medias, I wasn't kidding. I was looking going, I need a picture for this. What's going off? And yeah, well, after I recorded that video, and by the way, yeah, I know it's in the wrong aspect ratio. I didn't realise when I recorded the video on my phone that would happen. So, hey ho. We live and learn, right? We live and learn. And yeah, this is the only picture, that I could find. It's me at a festival a couple of weeks ago. And that's the shirt right there that I'll probably wear on Friday. And yeah, I will be at Tankfest, like I say. We'll be there on the Friday and the Saturday. I think Randy's there all weekend. Me personally, I'm only going to be there on the Friday and the Saturday. And we'll be going up on the Friday morning, so we're driving. So I'm leaving here at like 6 in the morning. Ouch! But yeah, we'll be getting there some point in the morning. I think we aim to be at Tankfest for like 10 o'clock-ish anyway. Something like that. And yeah, we'll be there. And like I say, the Wargaming have a gaming centre set up in the Tank Museum somewhere. I think, from what I was told, it's somewhere towards, if you've ever been to the Tank Museum before, you might know, it's somewhere in the region of the Centurion that's like kind of deconstructed and you can see parts of it or stuff like that. It's basically in that section there. And yeah, me and Randy will be there between 1 and 3:30, all being well, and there's no, problems trying to get down to Tankfest. And we'll be there to see some of your lovely faces if you want to come say hi. Don't have to. You don't have to. You can just come and stare at us if you want. No, please don't stare at us. That'd be creepy. But yeah, just come down, say hi if you want, and yeah, you'll get to see the Wargaming Centre. I don't know what they're going to have, whether they're going to have like press accounts with every single tank in the game and stuff. I don't know. I imagine so. And you might be able to come and see what some of the tanks you don't own are like, right? And play on those gaming centres. Who knows? It depends on how busy it is. But I thought that'd be really cool. So hopefully, yeah, I'll get to meet some of you guys. And it'll be a really fun time down there. I'm really looking forward to it because I'm going down with my friends Mick and John. And John's the one that's driving us. Thank you, John. And yeah, we're going to have a pretty damn good time, I hope. And yeah, hopefully all goes well. And here we go. We'll be there. So yeah, the replays that we've got in front of your faces. Well, I went with two iconic tanks that are both at the Tank Museum. Number 1, the Tiger 2. Number 2, the Tiger 131. Naturally, Tiger 131 is synonymous with the Tank Museum. I could have gone with Tog, because that's also synonymous with the Tank Museum, to be fair. But I just felt like, number 1, this Tiger 2 skin is absolutely phenomenal, and I just kind of wanted to take the Tiger 2 out. And number 2, the Tiger 2 is pretty damn awesome, and there's 2 of them at the Tank Museum, and that's freaking cool. As well as that, obviously, there's Tiger 131 that will be running around the track, probably, no doubt, like they usually do at Tankfest, so that would be cool to see. And, yeah, I just decided, well, if I'm going to do a video about going to Tankfest and saying hi to you guys, I may as well pick 2 tanks that are there, right? And are historically linked to the Tank Museum. And also, they're both, like, they are linked, because it's the, you know, the Tiger 1 and the Tiger 2. So, yeah, we're in the Tiger 2 in this first replay. And in this first replay, in the Tiger 2, we are on Corellia. And on Corellia, we've come down to this position here at J9. We've managed to get 1 or 2 shots off and used the buffed turret armor that the Tiger 2 has to bounce a few shots off the turret, get a few shots in here and there, which put us up to like 900 damage. But that position really outlived its usefulness, and I just decided, you know what, screw it, we're taking a chance. We're going to move across to this area over here up on top of the hill, and we're going to take the chance that we get hit by that 268 version 5. But what happened is the beautiful thing, and that is we went up to the hill, spotted the version 5, he missed us, we hit him on the move, the other guy finished him off. Great stuff. And now we're on top of the hill, which is where we want to be, because we can possibly get shots out into the enemy team that are progressing towards our spawn, because it's team destruction, there is no base. So in terms of a crew on the Tiger 2 and the 131, I run Born Leader, Rapid Reload, Sixth Sense, Situational Awareness, Steady Aim, Snapshot, Run and Gun, Trap Mechanic, and Rapid Aim. Rapid Aim because they both have fairly slow turret traverse, and I really want to make that better. All the gun perks just to make the gun as good as humanly possible. Trap Mechanic to make sure that my tracks get back on in case I get tracked, because they are fairly large, easy to track tracks. And all the other perks that I normally take. In the Tiger 131, because I do run the same crew on the 131. The 131, you need all 3 gun perks, because that gun can be a little bit derpy here and there, and you don't get vertical stabilizers. Or, well, and the dispersions aren't too good on rotation and on the move in that tank, so that blooms quite a bit. Whereas with the Tiger 2, to be honest, you don't really need Snapshot in the Tiger 2. You could probably go without and run something like off-road driving to make sure you get your top speed, because you do get 38 kilometers an hour, and going faster would be great. And especially if you decide to run something like the traction system, you could do that for sure as well. And there's many other perks really you could probably take instead of Snapshot, because this thing has, number one, a phenomenally accurate gun. This Tiger 2 gun is a phenomenal sniper. It's so I cannot underestimate how good the gun is on the Tiger 2. It's phenomenal. 0.31 base accuracy, something like that. Fantastic. And the penetration at 225 and 285 on the premium is, again, great. Means that you'll pen most things you'll face, whether it be tier 9 or tier 10 even. And that is a lovely thing for the Tiger 2. Really, this gun is phenomenal. I can't understate how good this gun is. And the camo, by the way, the skin on the 2 skins that the Tiger 2 gets are both fantastic. Classic tank, classic skin, classic everything. It's such a fun tank to play, and it's just, especially after the buffs, which I've got a video on. I got a video on the Tiger 2 individually that actually has the buffs listed in it from when it got buffed. It's been a fantastic tank to play since then. But yeah, in the Tiger 131, you want to run all the gun perks for sure. And in terms of equipment on this tank, I run rammer, vents, and optics. Again, you could run the traction system instead of vents to get up to like 41 kilometers an hour if you wanted to. But I run vents just to maximise the DPM and stuff like that, because the reload is a little bit on the slower side for 320. And just a little bit, not too bad to be fair. But I just want to maximise the DPM as much as humanly possible and just help that out if I can, pretty much. So as you can see from the top of this hill, we managed to kill the Object 705A that was coming up. The AVRE got shut down as well. We were just looking for a shot into that T-57 Heavy, but we couldn't quite find it. Now it's like, okay, there's one tank left. It was the T-77. And the C-77 was lit up at around C9. And it's like, okay, so where has this T-77 gone to? You know what? If he was still in their base at C9 about a minute or 2 ago, I'm going to go chasing after him and see if he's still camping bush in the base. Because that's the best bet to do, right? I mean, this tank has fantastic view range as well. It's got like 400 meters view range on its turret. So, well, on the tank in general, to be fair. Which means that we can spot quite a lot of tanks quite easily from most distances. So we boost the view range with food to see if we could light him up. No bueno. Not happened. We've not found the T-77. It's like, okay, gamble time. If we're not finding the T-77 right now, he's either gone to A1 or he decided to try and loop and get behind those of us who he knew were on the hill and were spotted on the hill when we were firing at the other guys. So it's like, okay, we're going to take the gamble. As you can see, our teams thought, okay, he must have gone to A1. So I'm going to take the gamble, go the other way, see if he was trying to loop round and sneak round behind us, and see if we can find this T-77. And hopefully we can, and we can farm all his juicy, juicy hit points. That would be glorious. So we're going to go running off to try and find him round this corner. I'm hoping to spot him if he's round here. And just as we come around the corner, no, we haven't seen him yet. There he is. He did come up on top of the hill. And it's like, yes, the gamble paid off. Come here, Mr. T-77. I want you, sir. I want you so badly. Come here. I want you to finish off my game. He's clearly coming after me, though, and he's got a deadly autoloader. So, you know what? We're going to side scrape off this rock. And this is something the Tiger 2 can do pretty damn well. And that, as you can see, we're side scraping. We repaired our tracks to make sure that we could dig into the rock as much as humanly possible. We've now bounced his entire clip because he didn't pop round to make sure that he was going to drop his whole clip in or make sure that all his shots are going to pen. But now he's a T-77, which means he's on a fairly long reload. And that means that, well, you're all mine, sonny boy Jim Bob. Come here, sir. I want your hit points. And we get one shot into his back end, which luckily tracks him. Someone ends up getting a shot into him, gives us a bit of tracking assist, and we shut down that T-77. And finish the game with the victory. 3 kills, 3.5k damage, 2k assistance, the ace tanker, 1881 base XP in a tier 10 game. Really nice game for the Tiger 2. Absolutely classic and iconic tank that actually has 2 premium skins to buy for it that are both absolutely phenomenal and make this tank look absolutely incredible. And that was the Tiger 2. Honestly, since it's been buffed and it's got that new lease of life, it's such a nice tank to play because the upper plate bounces stuff now instead of getting auto penned by tier 9s and 10s. Don't trust me, it still gets penned by tier 10 premium and tier 9 premium, but especially if they're firing standard, which I know is a thing that a lot of people don't fire half the time. Especially if people are firing standard, you can bounce stuff off your upper plate. You can bounce them. And if you go hull down and you accentuate the angles and stuff like that, it's still not going to automatically go through your upper plate anymore, and they can ricochet shots off that upper plate. And as well as that, the turret front buffs it got too, which again, you can go back to the video for the Tiger 2 and see those buffs and stuff. You will see that the turret got buffed, and the turret buff is fantastic as well, because that means when you do go hull down, you're not having tanks just auto-pen the cheeks, kind of like the old E50, well, just like the E50 or the E50M, for example, and that way you can actually bounce stuff, and it just means you can just play the game even against tier 10s, and it's not left behind like it used to be, which is glorious. And we're on to the second replay, and the second replay, again, is an iconic tank. It's a tank that is synonymous with the Tank Museum, and that is Tiger 131. Again, another tank that has a fantastic skin, and is, honestly, an absolutely fantastic premium tank. It's always been absolutely brilliant, and that is that it's got a preferential matchmaking. It's got worse pen and slightly worse gun handling than a standard Tiger, but its DPM is way better, and if you manage to get this thing into positions where you can start farming the damage out, this thing prints damage. It fires so fast. The DPM is so good. I mean, 3.7 second reload with food boost is insane for 220 alpha. You have 169 pen on the standard round, 227 pen on the premium rounds, which, again, because you have preferential matchmaking, and the worst you ever see is tier 8, which is, this is the worst matchmaking you'll ever see. You can pen everything you're going to face, pretty much, which is great times. So in terms of equipment on the Tiger 131, by the way, I run rammer, optics, and the traction system. Traction system to get up to 44 kilometers an hour, which it does hit pretty easily. I run the optics to be able to spot for myself because I can get up to 486 meters view range, and rammer to maximize this DPM. So as you've seen, we went against that King Tiger. We got the shells in to shut him down. We've now got the cheeky shots on these guys in the side who, to be honest, I didn't realise were here, and they clearly didn't realise I was here. And we managed to kill the T-29, and now we've got shots into the Black Prince. But unfortunately, we bounced off the side of the Black Prince. He started to look at us, and I went, nope, not doing that. Goodbye. And now I'm just looking at tanks to pick out. This 65T is kind of a scary one. We're aiming for his cupola. But we bounce, and thankfully he ends up getting shut down anyway by the 53 TP, which is behind me. Beautiful teams. We're just looking for the shot onto the atomic. He looks like he might give us a shot, which he does. We end up tracking him in place. The one thing that this tank is very good at is perma-tracking, and, well, we didn't quite get the shot in to finish off that atomic, but our friend in the 53 TP does. Now, again, these guys are ignoring us. We're behind the Black Prince and the Dragon, so we're going to start pummeling the shots in as much as we can. The Dragon jumps in and blocks the shot on the Black Prince. And again, he just blocks the shot of the Black... We were going for the Black Prince to try and keep this guy perma-tracked. And there we go. We finally managed to hit this Black Prince. We ended up setting him on fire. He puts it out. And I am so sorry, Mr. Black Prince. That is brutal. We set him on fire again with the same shot into his engine, which was broken. Then it's like, oh, God, that's a VK101P. I could run the other way, but I decided, you know what? I'm going to run towards my 53 TP friend. My 53 TP friend can help me out with this 101p. The 101p can't actually kill me in one shot, so you know what, we're just going to out DPM this guy as hard as we can, and our friend in the 53 TP can hopefully help us shut this guy down. So obviously, because the reload is so good on this tank, we are always going to reload. We're probably going to get, what, 2 to 3 shots in before he even gets to fire again with that big gun on the 101p, which is just how good this reload is. So I was quite confident that we could go in with the help of our friends and get rid of that guy, and thankfully, that's what happened. If that 53 TP wasn't there, I would have run away around the building to get away from that 101p, but yeah, we'll take it. There's only one tank left on the enemy team, and that is the A44. And we're just going to go around to try and get the shot at him, but, spoiler alert, we're not going to get there. But we finished the game with a really great total, 4.3k damage and 297 assistance in a tier 8 game for the Tiger 131. A tank that is going to be at Tankfest, like myself and the Randy Duck. And like I say, if you want to come meet us or come say hi, we'll be at the Wargaming booth 1 till 3:30 on Friday. And it'll be good times. So yeah, as always everybody, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time, ending this strange-ass video because it started really weirdly. But hey, different. I'll see you all at Tankfest if you are going there. So I'll see you all later, everybody.